Hi guys, today we're reviewing a limited 120110 sports watch. In the review we'll go through the style, features as well as the dimensions. So without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, this is a plastic watch. It's in a very light blue, like a sky blue colour, and it's in a diver style finish. Plastic all round, it's a nice shiny plastic. As you notice, one's a little bit old, it's got a little bit of a crack in it here and there. Bought this one off the internet, so I'm not that surprised by that and I'm not that worried about it. It's got a nice shiny crown, and we've got a plastic strap, something we've come used to limited watches. I've got a few of these now, all very similar, different colours. Strap's the same as all of them. It's got a shiny outside and a matte sort of satin finish to the middle piece, and this so-called sort of oyster type strap. We've got a lock-in deployment clasp, stainless steel, just pushes together, click. Got a few adjustment points, or quite a few adjustment points. It's very easy to adjust this to fit your wrist, don't have to take links out and so on. As always, there we go, we've got the limited brand in the strap. They sort of carried on the in the clasp, and they carried on the strap design in that clasp. We have a push-on back. It's like always, it's made to look like a Rolex back. It's made to look like it twists to come off. It doesn't. It's got a little indent in it on one side, just on here, where you unclip it to get it apart. What it does tell us is that with limited watches, as always, they are limited to a run of 100 pieces in this instance. This one's right near that end, it's like 98 now. These watches are limited. You will never see any more of them once this 100 have been produced. So it makes it quite unique. It also tells us that it's a stainless steel back and that it's water resistant to 30 metres. So we come around to the face. And the face is where we see some of the limited specialities in their faces. So the normal dial bezel for a diver watch, you've got the markers in minutes around the edge. It is click dial, it will turn around. Has a little dot at the top for the luminosity for divers. As I said, it's only 30 metres, so it's not a proper diver's watch, it's more of a look rather than anything else. But it's a nice look, if you like a diver watch. The face, as I said, makes it unique is that it's got the same colour face as the rest of the watch. You've got sort of yellow markers, they are slightly luminous for the hours. Around the edge of them, on this watch, they're actually blue. So you've got like a blue metal finish gilt around the hour markers. Got a Cyclops date window, black writing on a white background. It's not got a surround around it. And then you've got the hands. Now the hands are blue on the outer portion, and then the field pieces, which would normally be luminous, are a very deep sort of purple, pinky purple colour. The second hand, as you can see, also is pinky purple colour, and it's got a blue dot at the end of the second hand. Now the second hands don't tend to illuminate, so it's only going to be the hours and the little dot at the top, for the diver feature. The rest of it is just purely for styling, and it's a nice looking watch. You know, as I said, I've got a few of these in different colours. They do it in black, purples, reds, greens, yellows, blues, all sorts of different colours. The variations on them being limited is that you might have different coloured hands. So one might have green hands, one will have silver, and they all vary, which is why you only get 100 of each one, and they're quite unique. So nice little watches to buy, these ones, especially if you're collecting them. Dimensions. So we'll come to the dimensions. Standard on all of these watches, and the case and face. So the face is 29mm, the case is 39mm. As I said, all of these watches in this style are usually the same size. It's a man's size, normal size for men. With the crown, it works out at about 42mm. Strap, if you're measuring it, I measure from the second one. Always measure at about 19mm for the strap depth here, width. The watch depth, same on all of them again, as the others, 13mm. So it's not too thick. very comfortable, and of course because it's plastic, as always, it's very, very light. It weighs 40 grams. So again, it's one of those watches during the day you don't notice you're really wearing it, but because it's stylish and because it's got a different finish to it, people may comment on it and say, "Oh, that's a different watch you got there today." Simply because they won't see one anywhere else. They're very rarely going to see one of these somewhere. And the same as I said, the other ones in the range as well. So anyway, guys, I hope you like the review. Keep a lookout for these limited watches. They're getting hard to come by now because the company doesn't really seem to exist anymore. So if you can find them, get them when you can. And if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and thanks again for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.